Good morning, everybody. I'm reading Luke 2:7. And she brought forth her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling cloths, and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn. This was the very humble beginning of the life of the most famous and definitely the most important person who has ever lived. Humanly speaking, what is his claim to greatness? He never wrote a book. We don't even have a letter that he wrote. He never held a public office. He was not an earthly monarch or leader. He didn't run a business. He was not a wealthy man. He never owned a home. He didn't marry and have children. He never went to university. He never traveled far. His journey to Egypt with Mary and Joseph when he was an infant was the farthest from Israel he ever went. He didn't do any of the things that usually accompany so-called greatness in this world. Yet his words, his life, and particularly his death have had such a huge impact on humanity over the last 2 millennia and right up to this very year of 2021, which is dated, of course, after his birth. Philip Brooks, a 19th century preacher, who I think composed the Christmas carol, O Little Town of Bethlehem, wrote this about Jesus. All the armies that ever marched, and all the navies that ever were built, and all the parliaments that ever sat, and all the kings that ever reigned put together, have not affected the life of man on earth as powerfully as has that one solitary life. What is the explanation of such huge influence from one individual? He was the Word become flesh. He was God, adding humanity to his divinity, and for a time living among us. Seen in that light, it seems obvious that he should be all that he is. Amen. Have a great day.